Hi, welcome back to the Backyard Woodshop. I'm Tom Ryder. Today's project, we're going to build underseat storage for the back of my F-150 to wrangle some of those cluttered items you get and to keep everything organized. So the first thing obviously we have to do is take a few measurements. So what I want is the seats folded up from the bottom of the seat out. I'm going to have my box go all the way back. So that's 11 inches. To where it's going to hit along the front of the seat, and then this brace here hits it at about from here to the outer point is 6.5 inches. So we're going to have a tie in here and we're going to go back. I may change that as I'm building, but for now that's where we're going. And also across is 55 inches. Okay, so just to sum up what I've done so far, I just took and cut a sheet of plywood. I just took a piece 7.5 inches wide off of there, and I made it long enough so I can make the sides. The height is 7.5 inches at the front, 6.5 at the back. It gives us a 9-degree angle, and that slips under the seat, but then it follows that seat contour. Just butt joints right now. I'm going to round off all the edges on my router. Okay, next step, take the assembly back apart. Round over all the edges so that the carpet doesn't get cut on the sharp right angles. I'm using a 1/4 inch round over bit in my router table. Just going to round them over, and let's do that. So as you can see, we get a nice rounded over where here you may cut your carpet. So I'm just going to finish up rounding over those edges. Okay, so once you soften all the edges, you just want to take a sander and just kind of go along any of the points that it might poke a hole in the carpet as you wrap it around the boards. So I've done all that. You really don't need to sand the boards because I'm going to use contact cement, and I kind of want the boards a little rough to kind of absorb that contact cement, and then I'm going to staple it as well. And nobody's ever going to see it once it's covered in carpet. Alright, so once you've got your box basically built, one of the other things you have to do is attach it to the frame. So all I did was take and put some little blocks on here just to attach them. You have to put the one block in and then screw it in from the back side in order to attach it to my particular truck. And then what else you'll need to make it look nice, unless you want it to look this way or paint it black, is I bought black carpet. This is the inside of it. And it matches somewhat to my interior. And then you'll need some bolts. And I'm going to paint the heads black because most of the interior of my truck is black. So those are what you need, and then you just got to wrap the carpet around the wood. Okay, as you can see here, I've got my board laid out. I got a piece of old tablecloth here to keep sawdust off the carpet. It's on my workbench right now. All I did was cut a piece that I thought would be the right width with it folded over. Give me a double staple there basically. Fold this up and over, and then we'll be able to glue it and staple it in. And then we'll be able to install it in the vehicle, I hope. Okay, so all I did was I bought some spray adhesive. It's contact cement. This is just general purpose. It was $5, I think, for this big old can. Sprayed the wood, sprayed the carpet, and let them sit for a little bit until they got tacky. Each piece, and then as soon as you stick them together, they're bonded. So this is going to stay bonded, hopefully, for life. And then once you've got the front stuck, I did the sides the same way so we get a nice round curvature. And then I just pulled the bottom around and then stapled it in, just using a staple gun. You just take it, and so you're just pulling that cloth, and the more staples you put in, the less chance you got of it getting weak and tearing. And then all we've got left is our corners. So we're just going to do a little cut, and then I'm going to tuck these in, trim this off with a pair of scissors, and then we'll put our side mounts back on and mount it in the truck. Alright, so we got our carpet all wrapped around and everything looks good. This is what you'll actually see most of the time is this. The tools will be hidden behind this. One idea I came up with just sitting here was I don't want to lay everything in on the factory carpet, so I've got this extra piece. I bought 2 yards, ended up not needing it, I guess. So I'm just going to put this along the bottom of the truck, and this will help protect my factory carpet. I went ahead and mounted it inside the vehicle here. I painted my bolt heads black. I've got it all secure. It's got a nice clean look, doesn't get in the way of anything. The only thing I have left to do is I'm going to put in some carpet in the bottom. Just lay that in there basically. It's just kind of to help protect it. I don't even think I'm going to staple it in anything. I'm just going to lay it in there and help protect the factory carpet. Well, here is the bolts. You can see they're nice and subtle. I just painted them black. I used a nylon lock washer. You can also see that the carpet matches fairly well. The sun's making it look like the carpet is like a really light gray when it's not. It's more of a charcoal, and this is like a black carpet. They're not that far off to the naked eye. And then in here I went ahead and I just laid in the leftover carpet to help protect some of the stuff. Still got my jack on that side over there, as you can see. This is to show how much stuff I've gotten in here, and I still have room for more. All my tools, different things. In that black bag's my trailer hitch. Got my ice scraper. The original jack is still where it should be. Everything is conveniently closed, and when I close the seats, nobody knows. Here's a good shot of what it looks like all closed. The carpet matches fairly well. I'm really happy with that. You can see it's pretty seamless. I think there'll be plenty of foot room for people, so I'm really happy with how the look of it has turned out. Well, that's going to do it for this project. I'm calling this one better than done. It looks great. I'm very happy with it. I hope that you learned something from it and maybe can add that to a vehicle that you have. If you have any comments or you have any questions, you can email me directly at backyardwoodshop@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment in the YouTube section. Please subscribe to my channel. When you guys subscribe, it really lets me know that I'm doing something right and you guys want to see more. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you.